on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet.
Special day it is. It's a Tuesday. I think maybe we're having our Monday on our Tuesday or something like that.
Because I'm here.
I know. I have Erin with me, and Erin is with Meadow View Healthcare Center. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning.
And happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that's odd because usually you're a Monday girl.
Yeah,
but now
it
you're
feels
my
like
Tuesday
Monday.
girl. I know. All day long I'll be thinking Monday.
Yeah.
Not bad. But we got some rain last night. That was nice. Did
Yeah,
you get
we
rain?
needed it. Yeah.
Really nice. I was very nice surprise. My flowers, and I think most people's gardens were very excited about that.
Yeah, I think my flowers were pretty thirsty.
Yeah. I was not. I kept thinking I felt like Mom and Pa Keto, well, I'll get around doing that. I kept thinking I'm going to water them flowers one day, and I didn't.
Too.
And
Yeah.
then didn't do it then.
And the earth did it for me. Thank you.
So, yeah, very thankful. Very thankful for that. I don't mind those like those nighttime showers. You know what I mean?
I don't either. I actually like rain, especially at night.
Yeah.
You want to be in bed.
I know. It's just like, yeah, I know. Yeah, and you hear it, and you're like, oh, is that? Well, the lightning started, and then I kept thinking, you know.
Yeah, maybe it'll get
coming?
bad.
Yeah, and then it came, and so nice little shower. So a little bit of a surprise, and maybe going to cool us off even more. But these 70-degree days with the wind and nice and
wonderful,
breezy. I know. I'll take it for sure. You could be very spoiled for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's thank our sponsors this morning.
We have Meadow View Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Pearly Wealthy Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and McAllister Land Consulting.
Yay, thank you to our great sponsors. We're always proud of them, and we want to thank them every day for sure for letting us do Coffee Club and having a great time with Coffee Club, right?
Absolutely.
And it's always fun. Coffee Club morning. It's a great way to wake up. We're on to the 13th day of August. You realize we're getting in the middle of the month. I know.
I don't understand where
I know. I love when I like knock your socks off. Your eyes get really big. Like, what? Yeah. You realize that? We're like, yeah. Isn't that crazy to think?
I guess I don't ever think about it. I just do
I mean,
life,
like
you know,
I know. No, you're just like, when did if you like if someone like really just said what's the date, August the 1st. You know what I mean, right? I mean, it's just like, who knew we were on to the 13th day?
Don't think about it. Yeah.
I know, it's so crazy. So we still are into summer, Erin.
I know. Do you have to remind me of that too?
I know. And we're on to the 13th day. Yes, we are. This is International Left-Handers Day.
I'm left-handed.
I know you are. This is your day.
My time to shine.
I know. Look at you. Of course, I always feel like left-handed. I feel like you're so blessed anyway. I feel like this is such a cool thing to be.
Yeah.
The grass is always greener.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just think when you watch someone write left-handed, I love to do that. Or like if you go, now am I correct on this? So like if you and I were going out to eat, you would want that outside of the booth. Like if we were at a booth, you want that. That's what I've heard. Most left-handers, they want that outside there.
It's just so much easier. And like the only weird thing that I have a problem with being left-handed is writing. Like if I'm writing on a tablet, it's weird. I have to hold it sideways. Like when someone hands me a paper, like the way paper should be, I have to turn it horizontal to write. I cannot write with the paper vertical, or I have to like turn my hand all the way around.
So were you at an early age? Did you find out? I mean, like, did your mom notice that you were like left-handed before school, before you started writing?
Yes. And actually, when Cameron was little, he kind of wrote with his left hand, so I thought, wonder if he will. No, he's right-handed.
Well, it's always interesting in, like, I think before before you start, like, writing your name and before you start doing, stuff, to watch a child to see, you know, what hand they favor more.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously you were favoring more your left hand, and so.
Yeah. My mom had to teach me things weird, you know, like even
Wait, weird. Teach me things weird. Like
peeling potatoes was weird, like sewing was weird, because I kind of do everything backwards. Trying to cut stuff was really weird for me. Now it's normal,
Yeah.
but learning things from a right-handed person you wouldn't think would be that hard because you're completing the same task, but I just do things so differently.
No, and I think a lot of things are designed for the right-handed.
Oh yeah, like
your
the
guitar,
desk at school.
Yeah, and the desk at school.
Yeah.
Well, that is true, because especially when they have that.
Uh-huh. Is this an odd thing that you don't need scissors? I hate scissors. Don't even get me started on those.
Is that a hard?
Because they're made like, I guess, you can buy left-handed scissors, but most of the scissors you buy are right-handed, and they're made like at an angle, so when I try to cut with my left hand, they just don't do anything. Fold the paper.
It's very interesting through the lens of a left-handed person.
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's really interesting, yeah.
There's a lot of left-handed people in my family, too. Like, my grandparents are coming over tonight for dinner. My grandpa is left-handed. My brother is. My aunt is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So there's there's just a lot of left-handed people.
You guys all fight for that
Yeah,
outside, you know,
yeah.
the table,
Uh-huh.
the end part of the table, yeah.
Yep. I don't want to be bumping elbows with anybody.
No. I think it's from a right-handed person that I am. I think it's always fascinating to watch left-handed.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed, and you're very creative. You know what I mean? And yeah, there's a lot of great things. So
Yeah.
So hats off to you. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, actually. Very cool. National Filet Mignon Day. Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, bring
Cut
it
that up with our
on.
left and right hand,
Yeah.
right? I don't care how you cut it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah, I know.
don't
Pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I'm with you. Yes, filet mignon, bring it on. Just a little bit. It looks like wine day, like a wine.
Mhm.
Wine. Hats off for those. Hopefully, it won't be too much whining going on today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This week is also admit you're happy month. Love that. We are
Yeah.
happy. Let's see here. Family Fun Month. Love that.
Yes.
National Anti-Freeze Month. I guess it's time to start looking at your cars and getting the
Your
anti-freeze.
antifreeze, yeah.
And, you know, it's like always that thing. Like it's like, oh, I was gonna do that, or oh, I need to do that. You know,
Always.
always something to do with a vehicle, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I have noticed that speaking of, we still are in the summer. I'll keep going back over that. But I've noticed a lot of like your Halloween movies are coming out, and a lot of your scary movies are coming out.
Mhm.
And Beetlejuice is like now they're showing the trailers of it. It looks like it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And they're talking about doing like the sandworm popcorn bucket, like Beetlejuice popcorn buckets. Yeah, can't wait. I have to have every one of them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, that's going to be very popular. That would hold a lot of popcorn, you know.
Oh yeah. I'm taking it.
I don't blame you. Absolutely, for sure. I think it'll be a fun time. I think that a lot of people. I think that'll be like it'll be record at the box office.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think everybody's ready for this.
I'm hoping to make it into the drive-in to see it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
You know, the drive-in is so much fun, but the next morning.
I can't imagine.
It's like, do you feel like it's just like, oh, you know, we've done, sometimes we've done like the girls were a lot littler, they were little, and we went to see a Star Wars premiere, and like it started at midnight, and I dressed everybody, we just did our jammies, you know, and we had a blast, but so like we got home maybe at 3 or 4 in the morning, and almost then the next day, you know, you have to get up for work. You almost feel like you had it was a dream.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because it's almost like, did I dream all
You're
that?
in like a haze.
Yeah. But
I felt that way the other day. I think it was Sunday night was the meteor shower.
Yes. Did you stay up?
So we went over to my mom's. My mom lives out in the country, and we put a bunch of blankets and pillows on the trampoline, and we laid on the trampoline and watched the meteor shower. It was gorgeous.
Well, I went out at midnight and could not see it. But so was it like you must have stayed up 2 or 3 in the morning?
I only stayed up until a little past midnight, and I
Okay.
seen like 10 of them
Oh,
from
wow.
like 10 to midnight. Midnight was just like the peak. From
Uh-huh.
midnight to 5 was the peak. But we saw like 10 of them
Oh,
just
wow.
laying there for a couple of hours.
Well, I don't know what went wrong with me, but
Yeah.
because I did look, and I kept thinking, and the sky it was right there ready. You know what I mean? The stars
Yeah.
were out. You know,
Yeah.
it was good night for it.
Oh
but
yeah.
I didn't see it. So.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of them. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And the moon was really weird too because it was setting really low, but it was like an orange color.
Oh, crazy.
Like the entire moon was like almost red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sky was really cool.
Yeah.
Love
I don't know
meteor
where I was
showers.
at then. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I
Yeah.
really don't know. I was out there too, but I did not see all that. And
Yeah,
I'm just like, did I miss that? Yeah, I must
know.
have. Yeah.
I missed the northern lights
Yeah. There,
when everyone could see them, and I was so upset.
didn't we have a lot of clouds though too? That was harder. It was harder for our area to see. I think it was harder for.
Yeah, I
Our-
think something was going on around here because like, well,
think it was-
I didn't get outside at all because I didn't know about it. And usually I know about that stuff, so I was
Yeah.
really upset. But we were in the process of buying our house and stuff. But I seen so many pictures, and the sky looked really cool.
Yeah.
And I love that stuff, but I missed
Sure.
it. So
And-
I wasn't missing this meteor shower.
No, not going to do that. Well, and if you see the photos, you have to know that that in person it'd even be that much better.
Yes.
Because the photos cannot capture. I don't care how good photos. I
Uh-huh.
don't care. And there's some great photography, but no matter what, it's not
Yes,
as
the
good
same.
as yeah.
Just like when you take a picture of the moon or a sunset,
Yes,
it's
yes.
so much prettier in person.
Yeah, you can't
Always.
capture the photo. Can't capture it all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, but I do. I mean, it's fun to stay up, but then you play, you pay.
Yeah, the next morning you're like, woo.
Well, what just happened here?
Uh-huh.
What happened? All right, so today is Left-Handers Day. We're going back to that, okay? So here's what they're saying. Some Happy Left-Handers Day, celebrating. 1 in 10 people are left-handed.
I know, isn't that odd? That's why I was thinking there being so many left-handers in my family is really
Yeah,
rare, I think. I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah. And it says, unless you're a lefty, you don't notice how many little things are designed for right-handed people. Like you just
Yes.
said. You know, the big ones are like scissors and can openers.
Yes.
Here are a few more that are like. Here are a few more things that are like a middle finger to left-handed people. Okay.
Literally.
Number 1, zippers on jeans.
I've never had issues with zippers.
I was trying to think of. I was thinking that you use your left hand. Aren't they zipper left zip?
I don't know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I don't know. The flap covering the zipper is on the left, so nearly impossible to zip with the left-handed.
Yep. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I guess so. Credit card machines, the swiper's always on the right,
Mhm.
and there's a pin that is on the right side of the machine. It's just like pins at the banks, right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, this one I've never thought about. This measuring cups. If you hold one in your left hand, you're stuck measuring in millimeters instead of ounces.
I have that issue every time I grab a measuring cup.
Well, let me just tell you, I'll solve that real quick. Just don't measure.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
dab here, little dab there. I
Yeah,
just
forget
don't.
about it.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Okay. The car fobs, they are kind of have the opens like a knife. The button's always set up for righties. Lefties have to open them upside down.
Mhm. I used to put. So actually, my key would like fold in
Yeah.
when I put it in the wrong way. I used to put it in the wrong way all the time. It would be dangling, and I'm like, what is going on? So I'd have to switch it around in my old car
Oh wow.
because I would open it the wrong way, the way that it bent. I don't know. It was really weird.
Do they make cars, okay, like when you're like, here's the steering wheel, and then to the right side is like where you put the key, or now if you push a button or however you start your car.
Mhm.
Did they make it on the left side for the lefties? There's
Nope.
no such thing.
I've never seen anything.
Wouldn't that
Mine's always
wouldn't
been
that be
on the
cool
right.
if they did? I mean, really?
Yeah, I would buy a
Wouldn't that be-
left-handed car.
Yeah. So you have to, so like you have your steering wheel, so you have to reach over, like kind of. I mean, I know it's like
you can hit it with
not-
your right hand or whatever.
Oh, I
but-
guess you would do
yeah.
that. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but it's still weird, because
Yeah.
like you said, you automatically want to just reach over with the hand that you're used to using if you're not thinking about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I never
Weird.
thought about that. Okay. Microwaves. If you push the button to open it with your left hand, then the door hits your arm.
Yep.
Wow.
You just gotta learn to adapt.
This is cool. I mean, this is like, well, I like to be aware of other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? This is like awareness that maybe we haven't thought about it. Rulers and tape measures. If you use a tape measure left-handed, the numbers are upside down.
Yep.
Ooh, the struggle of the bus is real, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything. Little small things that you don't think
Think
about.
about, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about power tools like chop saws. The handle you pull down is on the right. If you want to use it lefty, you have to cross your arms and reach over the blade. Not safe. Not safe.
Never used a chop saw.
I know. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was trying to picture one in my head. I think I've seen them before.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just kind of like like that. Yeah, but I don't know. Number 8, novelty coffee cups. There's only one printing on one side. It faces out for righties, and so people can see it. For lefties, it looks back to the other people.
All the time. Most of them have it all around now, but
Right.
if you hold your cup like this, it's usually so you can see it.
Yeah.
So then when I'm holding it, it looks like nothing would be on my cup if I had something, you know.
Which is, I just want to say, I really admire that cup. What
Thank
kind
you.
of cup is that? That's got like a cup and then something on the bottom.
I got this at Aldi. It has like a grippy thing at the bottom.
Oh, I thought maybe
Yeah.
it was another, like you could put snacks in. You know,
No.
looks like one of those things that you can open up and put snacks on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would love that.
Would they? I thought maybe, what do you got snacks in there? You know?
You got any snacks for me?
We share
Yeah.
snacks. All right, so novelty coffee cups, which that is something that I love. I've got too many coffee cups, but I'm not even mad about it.
Oh, me too.
You know what I mean?
Me
And
too.
then it's funny because I'll like, okay, I'm going to get rid of some of them. And then I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of that one. I can't get rid of that
Same.
one. I got to get rid of that. Can't get rid of that. You know what I mean?
Same. And then I'll get rid of a bunch when I finally get the courage to.
Yeah.
Then I see one. Gotta have that one.
I know. It's like if you, yeah, I know. Yeah.
I can't
Didn't
pass
we
up a
just
good
get rid of
cup.
several? Yes, but I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need that.
I've got to have that. Yeah. Number 9, and I'm really kind of when I find my coffee cups, like I like yours, I admire yours, but I'm really kind of a stickler on my coffee cups. They have to be a certain, I like the way they feel.
Yes.
I like the way, and I like the way the what do you call it? I guess the top of it is, you know what I mean?
The opening.
Yes, the opening. Yeah, I like that, and I'm kind of a.
I'm weird about mine too.
So before it even comes home, it has to be held several times.
It's gotta be perfect.
It's got to get that feel.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like a baseball player, like feeling their their glove.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Is this
Try this out. Let me take a sip. Yeah.
This is what I compare like to a professional baseball player, feeling that glove, making sure that it's going to be good. You know, that's why I am with my coffee cup. That's how serious I take.
I consider myself a professional coffee drinker. The cup has to be right.
I can relate the struggle.
Yeah.
Is real. You know what I mean? Think if I said that to a baseball player, they'd
Yeah.
be like, what?
Yeah. They're like, you guys are ridiculous.
Yes. Yeah. Number 9, playing cards. A lot of them only have numbers in 2s of the 4 corners, so you can't see them well when you're left-handed.
Drives me nuts. If we play cards, everyone has to wait on me because I need to switch. Because if you open them like this with your right hand, the way you fold them out or whatever, fan them out, you can see all the numbers. When I fan them out the opposite way with my left hand.
Right.
So I can't see the numbers. So everyone has to wait on me to,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How funny.
It's
I mean,
annoying. Yeah.
Well, no, it's cute. It's good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, Erin,
Yeah.
get your cards together.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait. You know what I mean?
I'll always be like, leave me alone. I'm organizing.
That's right. I love that. Knives. A lot of lefties don't know the teeth of a knife are set up to offset the tendency to twist clockwise and with your right hand. So lefties tend to cut things like bread thinner at the top and fatter at the bottom.
Yep.
who knew all this? That's crazy, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
yes. I mean, who knew? That's just, well, and I think it's nice to be aware of everything like
Yeah.
that.
Another thing is notebooks. Because the
Oh,
spiral things,
yeah.
I can't think of what it's
I know
called,
what you're
is
talking
on the left.
Yeah.
So I always have like marks on my hand from it because I have to rest my hand on it to write.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the bottom, you're like right up on that thing.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah. But I think it's cool, like, to watch left-handed people, if this is okay to say.
Yeah.
Like, I like to see you guys, like, write a chart, like, write something. I
Yeah.
love to watch that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
A lot of left-handed people have really sloppy handwriting too.
that's a sign of intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
is my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of understand. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
And then if you go back years ago, a lot of times there were kids that were left-handed, but the parents or the teachers or somebody would work with them to make them right-handed. Remember
It
that?
was a bad time to be left-handed back in the day.
And it's kind of sad on that part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, well, I mean, I don't know, sad or whatever you want to call it, but it's, now we know that let everybody be themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
at first
what's unique.
we were spawns,
Yeah.
Burn them.
No.
But
I don't think anybody ever thought that.
Yeah.
They certainly not.
But then
yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh, okay, they're just left-handed. They're cool. Let them in.
Let 'em in. That's funny. That's so funny. That's funny. A left-hander's on this side, right-hander's on the. No,
Yeah.
stop it. That's so bad. That's bad. That's bad.
But now we're cool.
Hey, I just want to say, I think I know the grass is always greener, but I always think it's so cool.
Yeah.
I would not even be mad if I was a left-handed
No.
person.
It's weird because, like, when you're a left-handed person and someone's like, "Oh my gosh, you're left-handed," you're just so used to it, you don't think about,
Yeah.
like talking about what things are made for right-handed people. You don't even think about it. You just get so used to
doing it.
dealing with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just deal with you right-handed people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's it.
That's great. Well, it's very interesting, and definitely, and I think I think you have to kind of see, like, how it is, from someone else. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. It's really cool. So
A day in the life.
so you actually have a day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, look at
today's
me
your day.
go.
Look at that. You're gonna shine today.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I've seen T-shirts, left-handed T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those are
that's cool.
cute.
Very cool. All right, so get out and enjoy. Those are a little bit of that. I wanted to go back to that. All right, but we were talking about the season and kind of the season that's changing and getting into, and of course, with this weather, 70 degrees, it makes us think of the fallish
Yeah.
time. So, have you started kind of getting ready and transitioning from summer into fall?
Yeah, I did, like, in July,
Did you in
Yeah.
July? Oh, no, I know. Well, I think when school starts, everybody starts thinking
Yes.
about that, and I
Mhm.
think that that's something that that a lot of people
Yeah.
kind of. And we've got football, and
Can't wait.
I know, and we've had some, so I went to the Colts game this past Sunday. It was a great time, and they didn't win, but it was a good game, and it was a fun game, and so that makes me think of fall.
Yeah.
And then after that, the state fair, went up to the state fair, and it was huge turnout, so big turnout,
Wow,
so a
yeah.
lot going on, and we did it kind of crazy. We went to with the entrance that we came in, we went to the food first.
Mhm. Oh yeah, why wouldn't you? Not
Well,
weird at all.
I know. Surprise!
Yeah.
Here we are. Look how that happened.
Yeah.
Well, so we had to get the all famous. It's a corn dog, pickled corn dog. Okay. And
Oh yeah.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. They hollow out a pickle and they put a hot dog in it, and then they put the batter on it, and then they deep fry it. So it's a pickled corn dog.
I've
So
never heard of such a thing, but now I've got to have
I'm
one.
telling you, you need to shoot up there and go get one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was something that's just like a tradition. I think I have to have one of those
Mhm.
every time I go. And then they have this. It's called a Korean dog, and it's another hot dog. This was the new thing this year. I kind of wanted to try it because it
Mhm.
looked really good, but I was afraid that I would be upset about my pickled corn dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't, baby, don't go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wanted to stay safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Becky has a hard time with breakups.
I know, obviously. So when I fall in love. Let me tell you, that big one corn dog. The Korean dog had they took the hot dog and they put like cheese wrapped around it. Now this looked delicious, and then they took French fries and wrapped around it, so it was beautiful. And then they put like a sauce on it, and it was really, because I did see several eating it. It was very hard to eat. I mean, like it was just like, and that cheese was just like it just like melty. It was just beautiful.
When it's messy.
Oh.
Yeah, don't mess around.
Yeah. I saw it. It was cool though. He was a young guy, and he, you know, when you have to commit, you know what I mean, to this, you know what I mean, and he sat down with it, and he had, I mean, he was all, I mean, for however long it took him to eat it, he was committed to it. It was funny because people would try to talk to him, and he was not going to talk to him.
Yeah, don't speak.
No, he wasn't even going to talk to him. He was not. His mom was asking him about it. He wouldn't, you know, he'd nod his head or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like on this, and it
fully
looked,
committed.
Yeah, totally. I love that. Yeah, exactly. The way I am when I hold my Big Mac. You know, you don't ever put a Big Mac down, or you'll lose it. You know,
yeah, you've got to leave me alone.
A moment of silence we need here. Yeah. So anyway, so then not only that, then we had to go over, and they have got they took your wonderful, or you know, like an elephant ear, and they put in the middle of it blueberry cheesecake, which your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know. You don't even know.
I bet that was delicious.
And that ratio, they put a lot of blueberry cheesecake, and I think the lady really liked me because she put a lot of blueberry cheesecake. Yeah.
Can you go with me?
Yeah. Well, I told her we were really becoming friends here, you know. So she, anyway, so that, by the time that, and then we got the, beignets. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's, from like New Orleans, like the beignets. Yeah. Anyway, it's like fried dough with powdered sugar.
On.
I know. No.
Oh, they're like the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But these were big. These were big.
Yeah.
So anyway, needless to say, so I said to Greg, I said, okay, so here's the food. You know, there's other parts to the fairgrounds. You know, there's like booths, there's rides, there's, you know, attractions to see.
Yeah.
You know. But we were so full we couldn't go.
Yep, okay, bye.
I did go, I had to go see the horses. But we did go do, you know, a little bit, but we were like so full and so like, oh my goodness, what did we just do, you know?
Yeah.
So note to self, do all the things before you get to the food, because that food, it's a whole line of food. Just,
see,
I don't think
just would
you
go
can't
for
go
the
wrong
food.
with anything. And they had the Dole Whip, which I couldn't do that. But it looked really, it was just too much.
Me and the fair
the fair is a
together.
smorgasbord.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Yeah, anyway, but there's a lot, and they had like the big corn, you know, like you.
Here's the corn, Indiana. I've seen people on TikTok at the Indiana State Fair. I've never been to the Indiana State Fair.
Oh, you need to go.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
Oh, see? Every time I try to lose weight, Becky tells me about some sort of food that I need.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's no calories on the weekend, and also, you know, it's only here. I mean, it's like, you know, going to be done. You know, so that's why I kept telling myself this. You know, we're not going to do this. You know, I mean, until another year. But they also have. I was trying to think of all the other foods they have. They had like chocolate eclairs.
Oh,
they have. Just about donuts. They make homemade donuts that were, and you can get donuts in a bucket.
Yeah,
I did not get those.
I'd be walking around with my bucket of donuts.
I know. I thought that's living your best life.
Yes.
Walking around with a bucket of donuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is living your best life. You do not care.
I know. You know you made it big when you're walking around the Indiana State Fair with a bucket of donuts. Yeah, and there were people doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course they had the lemon shake-ups. They had the...
Oh.
Yeah, they had all that.
I love lemon shake-ups. Yes, I will stop at a fair just to go get a lemon shake-up and go home.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah. And all kinds of ice cream, just anything, And it was cool because this was cool. In one of the actual buildings, they have got a display, and it shows all of like different foods throughout the whole state, like different, like from different communities, like
That's
different,
really cool.
yeah, like salsa from different counties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought that was cool, like
Yeah.
the different areas, and they all brought different things to display at the state fair.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a coming together of like different parts of the state, or all throughout the
Yeah.
state, that it's something you can enjoy. If you can't make it to every place around the state, you can kind of see it at the state fair, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway, fun time, but and it's still going on, and the weather's beautiful for this. They close on Monday. They were closed yesterday. They close on Mondays to kind of get reset and get everything. Imagine if they bring more pickles in.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have to supply the pickles and the hot dogs.
Where is the Indiana State Fair?
Up in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Mhm,
Okay.
at the fairgrounds.
I should have known that.
Yeah, and big fairgrounds.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah, it's a fun time. So anyway, did that, did all the things, and so this starts, and then now we start thinking of fall. You know, start getting into more
Mhm.
fall. So definitely, and all the scary shows coming out. There's a lot of those. I
Mhm.
can't remember all the names of them, but some of them look like they're going to be a little scary. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
'Tis the season for that, right?
It is. It is.
Yeah, for sure. And I wonder what's going to be popular. I bet for Halloween, I bet one of the most popular costumes this year will be Beetlejuice. Don't you?
Yes.
I bet that's
Yes.
going to be.
I actually see a lot of people still dress up as Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
But I think this year it'll
It'll go.
be a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Pretty
There'll
cool.
be a lot of people dress up, for sure. All right. Well, actors who are nightmares to work with, according to their on-set workers. Ooh, somebody's gonna spill the tea here.
Yes,
Okay.
I gotta know this.
So, what we're trying to figure out, who are the actors that are a little difficult to work with? Okay. According to their on-set workers. Okay. Number one, this is kind of different. Blake Lively. I like her.
I usually do too.
They said she's the most. Oh, I hate this. Okay, I don't know. I hate to say this. This is not my list. Okay, this is just the on-set
Yeah,
coworkers.
disclaimer. This is
On-set
not accurate.
coworkers. And I wonder honestly, like sometimes if they, like, take her wrong. You know what I mean? Sometimes people can say things about someone, and it could be possibly they just didn't know the whole story or know the reasoning.
Especially in the media.
Yes,
Mhm.
and that just, so I hope that maybe she's just got it bad, because I like Blake Lively.
I do too.
But they said she's most entitled, the snobbiest and rudest person to deal with, and she threw tantrums.
She always seems so sweet in
I
like
know.
interviews and stuff. But you never know.
I know,
Never
I know. But in all honesty, maybe somebody caught her off on an off day. You know what I mean?
Also, like when you're working and you have something to get done,
Uh-huh.
someone may think that of me when
Uh-huh.
really I was just in the mood to get this done.
Absolutely.
Maybe a project was due. I might have been a little snippy, but
Yeah.
I didn't mean it towards you. I was just trying to get
Yeah.
to the outcome.
Exactly. Yeah. I can totally relate to that. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
not anything like that. And to say that, you know, that you're like snobby, maybe, and she's a perfectionist and she wants to do it well.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And you can't, you know.
Yeah, and sometimes when I'm doing a project with multiple people, I tend to take charge. I don't mean to. I'm very open-minded. I'll listen to anybody else's opinion, but I think we've got to get this done.
Sure.
You know, we got to be serious and get this
Yeah,
done.
absolutely.
So I might seem that way.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
can't ever
Right. I know.
listen to everyone else.
I know. Number 2, Dr. Phil. He has no eye contact rule, and he's very most self-absorbed. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's actually trying to get things out of people. You know,
Yeah.
he's trying to get, you know.
But a no eye contact rule, that's really odd.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, very high maintenance, and demanding things left and right.
I love Scarlett Johansson.
I know, I do too. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But do you realize the two were both married to Ryan Reynolds? Blake Lively is now, but remember Scarlett Johansson was years ago.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
So
Yeah.
now we know his type of ladies.
Yes. Yeah. She plays Black Widow
Oh
in
yeah.
the Avengers, and she's so sweet. But I mean, she's also playing a character.
She's so
Who
sweet.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's done a lot of movies, and I don't know, very high maintenance, and that could be something that maybe she for some reason someone thought that. You know, I mean,
And can you imagine the pressure
Yeah.
they're under?
Oh,
Please.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't base someone's entire personality off of one set.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Number 4, these are, for those just now tuning in, these are actors who are nightmares to work with, according to on-set workers. Okay, number 4, Ben Stiller and John Cusack. I really like John Cusack.
Yeah.
I'm very, very much a John Cusack fan. When I see, and I'm a Ben Stiller fan too, though.
Mm-hmm.
But when I see there's a movie with John Cusack, I really try to make sure I get it.
Yeah.
And Ben Stiller too. It says that here's what the on-set workers say, that they're very entitled, exactly what you would expect from them.
I can't really.
Yeah, I think people are kind of being mean here, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Russell Crowe, super arrogant and self-important. I wonder on him too, but isn't he kind of? Isn't Russell Crowe kind of shy? Maybe?
I thought so.
So-
The things that I've seen, but again, I see everything on social media.
I know.
So
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
hard to judge by that.
Yeah. So, super arrogant and self-important. I don't know about that. Chris Pine, not nice. Tyra Banks will fire some people if they look at her when she's passing in the hallway. Oh,
That's absurd.
I know. You're fired because you looked at me, right?
Yeah, you
Right?
didn't do anything wrong. You just looked in my direction. You're done.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Right. James Corden, is that right? He won't talk to anyone except if you're a senior on the crew. He thinks he's above everyone else. And Steven Seagal, it says bad. Or,
Mhm.
I'm not going to tell you the word that it calls him.
Yeah.
But I don't know about all that. That's okay.
Mhm.
So you kind of wonder these on-set coworkers. I mean, you would, for them to do that. I don't think that to make that list is very nice.
And to put it into perspective, if I
Right.
didn't know you at all,
Yeah.
and we did a community event together,
Yeah.
and I judged you on that one event.
I know.
You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly. Yeah. And who's to say that maybe it wasn't a bad day? You know what I mean, or something. You know?
Everyone has, yeah.
Right. So, a new. This is, I don't know who makes this stuff up. Okay, a new study says you can live longer simply by becoming more attractive. Okay. I know, Erin, this is like crazy. Is this
Yeah.
our Monday today? What is
Yeah.
going on? You can supposedly add years to your life by becoming more attractive and exercising, eating healthier, and cutting back on drinking, quit smoking, and now there's a new one, being more attractive. There's a new study out on living longer. Is not exactly great news for some of us, though. It says.
Yeah.
So it looks like, here's how they did it. The researchers looked at yearbooks from 1957 and had independent rating on their attractiveness. They included more than 8,000 people. All were from Wisconsin. I don't know why they chose, and it says, don't know why they chose the cheeseheads. But anyway, so they looked at how when these people passed away, or if they're still living, and how old of an age that they would be in the 80s. They found that the I hate to say the word ugly people were nearly a year less on average than men who considered good looking. I don't know how you could do that too.
There's no, yeah.
Yeah, that's so bad. They obviously, I'm gonna like put a big, if it was a gong show, I'd gong that.
Oh, yeah.
Because first of all, who are you to say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
So
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, to say who is attractive and who is not in a book, right?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Next.
Yeah, really. The ideal is that attractive people are treated better day-to-day life, and the treatment gives them boost along with the way they improve their health and quality of life. Over time, if people didn't pay as much attention to their looks each day, be quite sure that 100 years from now, you wouldn't see these differences in longevity. I don't know about that, so. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna gong that.
Yeah.
Gong. Yeah, that's just silly. And I think going back to yearbooks can be rough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
It can be like the worst picture you've ever taken.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And I had a better picture to go in my yearbook, but the other one got in the yearbook, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not my favorite. Yeah. What TV workplace would you actually like to work at? Have you ever thought about that?
No. I have never thought about that.
Have you not?
All
right.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, well, yeah. WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. No, what TV workplace would you actually like to work at? Some TV workplaces seem to be like a nightmare, and others seem to be places like you'd like to work at. So it looks like here are some of the popular answers. Number 1, the Pawnee Parks and Recreation Department, Park and Recreation. Have you watched that show?
No.
I have seen little bits of it, and the parts that I saw were hilarious. The one I saw was the bacon scene, and he goes to this restaurant. It's like a diner, and he said, "I want all the bacon," and he goes, "Let me be clear, make sure." I'm not saying it just like he does, but I mean all of your bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really funny to watch that.
Yeah.
So they say it's really hilarious. I just haven't watched it, but people would like to actually, if there was a real one, they'd like to work at that.
Yeah.
Probably the environment. Yeah. Number 2, Cheers, the bar.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to work at the bar, Cheers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because everybody was real close.
Oh
kind of fun.
yeah.
Party Down from Party Down.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of that. 99% from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I've heard of that, but
if this was what we're looking at is if these were real workplaces, 30 Rock.
never heard of it.
Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'd work at Bob's Burgers.
That would be definitely.
Yeah. That'd be so funny. I fit it right in.
I know. Dunder and Mifflin, The Office.
Oh yeah.
Would that not be? I wonder, like, what character though? You know, they would make a character.
Oh, you know.
I just can't even imagine.
I could see us working in the office.
Oh,
together.
I could too.
We'd have a blast.
I know. So much fun. Yeah, definitely. We were just talking about that the other day. The skits that they were doing. Saturday Night Live did some the Office skits, and they took the characters from Saturday Night Live, and they were supposed to be the Office.
Yeah.
And it was
so
it was
funny.
Really funny. Yeah. So Dunder and Mifflin, The Office. Yeah. Number 9, Cloud 9, The Superstore. I don't know that.
Me either.
Central Park from Friends. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Central Perk. Sorry, from Friends.
Yeah.
That would be a blast.
Oh yeah.
Would that not be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting coffee for them, and I would have to sit down with them. Listen to Phoebe singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink
love
coffee.
that. Drinking coffee. Yeah, love that. WNYX from News Radio. I don't know.
Not familiar.
Cajun Fish from Ally McBeal. I never watched that.
Me either.
Abbott Elementary from Abbott Elementary.
Not familiar with that either.
Merlot's Grill and Bar and Grill from True Blood. Okay, here we go. This is the one. The Springfield Nuclear Power Plant, The Simpsons. Is that somewhere that you'd really like to work?
I don't know about that. It'd be kind
I
of
know.
funny though. The Simpsons predict everything, so I kind of like to know.
Isn't that true?
Yes.
Yes. Have you seen all the things that they compare to?
Oh, you know, I'm watching that stuff.
I know you're going down that rabbit hole, aren't you?
Oh, I've went deep in the rabbit hole.
What are some of the things, right off the top of your head?
Okay, like Trump. They predicted Trump. They predicted some bad stuff like the Twin Towers and things like that. Right off the top of my head. But there are actually hundreds of things that the Simpsons have
done.
predicted.
Yeah.
And that's insane if you really think about it. And if you really go back when it happened in The Simpsons and when it happens now, it's insane. You get into a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right, yeah.
And how?
I know. Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Simpsons, they did did you see the break dancing competition at the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did you see the lady from Australia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She was actually doing the kangaroo or whatever, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was, I thought it was a bunny hop, but it was a kangaroo.
Okay.
So and then there's a part where she does like a spin, and in social media they're comparing that to Homer Simpson. And if you go back and you watch that clip of Homer Simpson, it is hilarious.
Yes.
That they did that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's cool about it all. She has no problem. She thought she did a great job.
Yeah. Whatever.
And I don't think, what I was wondering, has anybody ever competed in the Olympics and never got a score? Because she didn't get anything. They didn't give her anything. She didn't get any points at all. And I wonder if that's ever happened before.
I'm not sure if that's ever happened, but wasn't this like the first year they had the breakdancing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah. I love it. But here's the thing I'm at. Like, if you go places, you'll see breakdancers. Like, I've been,
everywhere. If you're like out in the street in a city, there's break dancers, there's people playing the drums, the guitar, but break dancing is just as common as seeing somebody on the street singing yeah, it's everywhere.
And I'm confused at why, and I would have to think that Australia would have. I'm not knocking her, and I know she's okay. I mean, she's not unhappy about it, but I'm surprised that they wouldn't have some. I mean, there are so many talented break dancers.
Yeah, did they not?
I'm a little
coach
confused.
Her what would not and would get points in the Olympics? Did they not have a? How do you get zero? You didn't even get
how
one?
would you judge that? You know what I mean? How do you judge that? You know what I mean? Like, is there certain moves that
That's
would
what I'm
get
asking.
more? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the criteria would be like, or what would be the form or the paper that you'd be
and did her coach not? You would think like.
I don't know if there was a.
When you play a sport and you're competing in something this big, they have rules and regulations, and your coach would tell you, this will get you points, this won't, don't or do this.
Yeah, don't do the kangaroo.
Yes.
Maybe that might be one you want to hold back on. You know what I mean?
It's like,
or maybe he did say do it. Give it all. You know what I mean? And she does go down and she does like a head spin, and that's what they compare with Homer Simpson. So some of her moves, you gotta Google it. It is I can't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen people like with her up, with her hands up and stuff. Don't come in here with your nonsense. Me coming in with my nonsense.
Yeah. Wait till we gotta go and watch that.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, it's really the two. You can kind of see it. And people, you are very observant on stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Oh, you're getting compared.
You know it,
fast
absolutely. But I do think that on the breakdancing, I know we have got so much talented, and I've seen so many talented.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Just on the street.
Yes. Why there wasn't maybe some better candidates? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that right? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not saying I'd be the one. I'm not. I am not the one. You know what I mean?
Girl.
But I know, or like the worm, and doing all that, and doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I can't dance.
Hey, I would give.
Somebody can.
I'd give all kinds of points for somebody that do the worm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm confused of. How did she not even get one?
No, not 1 point.
Not
no.
one.
And I wonder if that's something in history. That I'm wondering if that's like a first time in history of never getting a point for a competition, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, like in the other ones, I mean, you get lower, but at least you get some points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least you would have
Yeah,
A
there was
couple.
not. There was not one. So let's just break this down. There was not one thing, one move that she put on or she did that anybody felt was worthy enough for a point.
That's sad.
It is sad.
Yeah, like how? But
Yeah.
you know
was
what?
there not one thing that you could at least?
Just
I mean,
half a one.
half of one. You know what I mean? Just 1 point. That kangaroo.
Yeah.
I mean,
come
that took
on.
time. She was trying to show, down under.
But you know what? Good for her for being brave enough to go out there and do those things.
I think I'd be friends with her.
Yeah.
I think I might want to talk to her.
She might be fun.
She might.
Yeah.
Definitely bring her to a party.
Yeah, we're breakdancing, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. No, could you imagine? You know what I mean? But and then like trying to be her best friend. If you were her best friend and you were like trying to tell her, honey, you did a great job.
Yeah, you killed that
Yes,
kangaroo
sir.
girl. Don't worry about them judges. They were not
Hoof kick,
watching.
hoof kick,
Yeah,
hoof kick.
yeah. Well, passion.
That's
more
right.
Energy.
I know. I was trying to think of all the positive things that you try to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I did. Yeah. So that is something. But and then the Olympics they had some really highlights. I didn't watch it all, and I didn't really watch it, but I did see some of the highlights.
Yeah,
so.
I watched like bits and pieces of it,
Yeah.
just sitting around the house or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't watch the entire thing.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we are talking. The first day of fall is September the 22nd.
Look
So
at that.
look, pushing it.
Creeping on.
I know,
up.
creeping. I was trying to push it back, and you're
Yeah.
like creeping forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so they did a poll again. Now I like these polls better than I did the people because
Yeah.
I think that wasn't fair. But an early poll for it found 58% of Americans think pumpkin spice is not the best fall flavor. What? Say what? Which we learned. Okay, hang on. Okay, pumpkin spice is the spice that they put in pumpkin.
Mhm.
Remember we had, right? Wasn't that right?
I think I remember talking about that. It
yes.
feels like forever
It was.
ago.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
about a year ago. Yeah. So I think because people say I want. How was it? I want pumpkin spice, but it's actually the spices that they put in. I can't remember how they do that. It's not
I can't
actually
remember
pumpkin
either.
spice. Like there's not a pumpkin spice. Like it's a spice that you put in pumpkin.
Right.
Right.
Right. It's not
And that-
actually the. Hold on. Now I've got to look it up.
Right, I think
Because
that's right.
remember talking about this.
Yeah, so, all right. America's love affair with pumpkin spice is drawing to a close. Nope, it's still beloved, but there's many that are on top of that. So it looks like pumpkin spice overall ranked 4th. So who did beat it? So are you finding that?
Yeah, pumpkin pie spice is actually a blend of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, and sometimes allspice. It's not actually pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
And see, that was like, I was like, what? I mean, that was mind-blowing. Whoa.
Yeah.
Because you think it's like the pumpkin.
It's
but
not, though. It's just a mixture of spices that taste like...
But you would put it with your pumpkin.
Yes.
In your pumpkin,
yes.
right?
Yeah, you would put it in, like, pumpkin pie or...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
or
not
you put in your
actually-
coffee,
Yes.
but it's actually
Not pumpkin.
not pumpkin. But it's called
Oh,
pumpkin
yeah.
spice. Yeah.
I've saw a lot of people talk about how, like, pumpkin spice is not the superior fall flavor.
What's funny to me is I feel like we just like pulled the curtain back and saw the Great Oz just
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
For people that didn't know that, I feel like, oh,
Yeah,
what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was mind-boggling to me, too. I was just like, what? Because all these years you
Yeah,
just think,
excuse me.
whoa. Okay, number 1 that people like, okay? Cinnamon. This is over pumpkin spice, okay? Pumpkin spice is number 4,
Mm-hmm.
but cinnamon was number 1. You don't?
Don't agree.
I do like cinnamon. It's 39% said it's one of their favorite flavors, and it's good for you, too. So, I like cinnamon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, salted caramel.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Every day, yeah. Salted caramel, oh,
Can't beat it.
I know, it's so good.
And I like pumpkin, but I'm not, like, raving over it either. I
Okay.
do like
Mhm.
pumpkin spice things, but...
Number 3, candy apple. These are America's love affair. Looks like other items before pumpkin spice. Candy apple. I love apples. So
I love
like
apples too.
So I think that's where I would be. So I agree with this. The candy apple before the pumpkin, and then number 4, pumpkin spice.
Agreed.
Yeah. So number 5 after that, maple. It's real sweet.
I didn't like maple syrup or anything because here it's just like, until I went to Vermont and tried real maple syrup, I did not like.
What's the difference?
Maple.
Is it thicker?
It doesn't taste like, okay, when you think of syrup here,
Yeah.
it tastes like just water, sugar water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has a distinctive taste that it's supposed to taste like, but ours is not
the same.
not syrup.
Not
yeah.
the same. Okay. And then if you go to Hawaii, this is cool. Their syrup that they put is made from coconut, and it's white. It's beautiful.
Oh, I bet that's delicious.
It's absolutely, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
ever go to, I've not been.
I'm about to go to Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, if you're going,
Yeah.
then I need to go too. But yeah, I've not been. I've not been there, but I have seen that where they're served, and it's a white. It's beautiful, and like so on their pancakes, like when they present them, I don't know.
Oh, I bet that's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Number 6, s'mores.
I think s'mores are good, but
I do
I'm not
too.
like the biggest fan of them either. They're not my favorite.
I do like them. Yeah.
I like
Number
them.
7, pecan. I love pecan.
Oh.
And in
Yeah.
Texas they have a pecan Texas coffee.
Oh, I bet that's
It's
so good.
delicious. It's delicious. Number 8, toasted marshmallow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 9, sweet potato. You don't like sweet potatoes?
Absolutely not.
No, really?
No.
Oh, okay, I do. Number 10, cranberry.
Nope.
Okay. I like cranberry. I like all of them. So these are actually, this is kind of for the fourth, or the fall flavors that are popular.
I'm surprised apple cider is not on there.
That's good. You're right.
Yeah.
Apple cider, can't beat
Yeah.
that. I love apple cider.
Good. I
Yeah.
do too. Warm apple cider.
I know.
Yes, queen.
Yes. I'm here for it. Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't have that. I don't know. That's a good one. That would be really good. Well, are you more likely to feel sad when summer ends or excited when fall's here? People were almost twice as likely to say they're excited for fall.
I
So there
can
you go.
see that.
Yeah.
I love warm weather because you can swim and kayak. Summer is fun. But I love a good jeans and hoodie too.
No, yeah. Well, I think in our area that we have no problem because fall is so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Gorgeous.
And I think that's hard, even though I'm with you. I love summer and I love the swimming. I love the summer, activities, all things to do. But when you start getting, I think we don't have that. We can transition better, or we get happier, if you will.
Yes.
We're not even mad because fall is so beautiful here.
Yes.
I think that's probably the reason.
The only thing that I don't like, and I love fall, spooky season, all of that, is sometimes like we kind of skip over fall. Like it rains some, or it's either really hot through fall, then we have some cold, and then we skip it.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like last year during football season was hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yes. Yeah.
Or it rains through fall.
Right.
But when we have a good fall,
Uh-huh.
we have a really good fall.
Yeah.
When it comes, it's coming in hot.
Right.
But-
I agree. Yeah. No, I think you're right on that, 100%. Because, and I think, well, that's like we are in spring too. Spring and fall are they're just so
Too
short.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just very short. You just, blink and you'll miss them.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
agree with that. Yeah. So, and also with the fall, like it depends on our rain when the leaves, like how the leaves start changing the colors and stuff,
Yes.
and all of
Yeah.
all that beautifulness, and then of course they start falling,
Mhm.
and then you start getting into the cooler air. I don't know.
Yes.
Fall is just it's a fun time.
It is a fun time. Yeah.
I think that's why everybody is not even mad about saying bye to summer.
Oh, sure. Pumpkin patches and apple
Oh.
picking and, just all the fun fall family activities you can do together.
Yeah.
or even adult things like the people rave about haunted houses and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
I'll let them keep raving, okay?
Me too.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to one of those.
Yeah, I'm not paying to scare myself. I can turn the lights off at home and do that all for free on my own.
Yeah, I'm not a, yeah, for those that do, good for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not mine either. Yeah, yeah. But I will enjoy all the other stuff, you know what I mean? I'll enjoy the hay rides, the walks, you know what I mean? I love all that.
Corn mazes, the pumpkin patches, the apple picking,
every bit of that.
The pumpkin spice lattes, the apple cider. I mean.
Well, and then they have apple donuts, you know.
Yeah.
They have pumpkin donuts. They have,
What is it? There's like a fall festival kind of.
Oh, there's all kinds.
That's really popular. Is it Lanesville Heritage? Maybe?
Yeah, that's popular. Then New Albany has theirs. Then Salem has ours. We have Old Settlers Days. Let's see, I'm trying to remember all around. Then Seymour Oktoberfest, I think it's called. Yeah, so there's a lot. We'll be talking about all that. Yeah, which is exciting, right?
Yes, it is. It
yeah,
is.
So,
love fall festival.
Yeah,
it's just not. You don't go and sweat all day at a fall festival. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Well, we got to get out of here. It's a terrific Tuesday, and Erin, good to have you with us this morning. Best day ever, Meadow View Healthcare Center, and I know you guys are transitioning all of the great things you got going on from the spring to the summer to the fall now.
Oh yeah.
And keep up the good work and all you do, and the whole team there at Meadow View Health.
Wonderful people.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, let's thank our sponsors.
We have Meadow View Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Pirelli Wealthy Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and McAllister Land Consulting.
All right, let's have the best day ever.
Yes.
If it's the first Tuesday of the month, then you know it's Customer Appreciation Day at our local Salem, Indiana Papa John's Pizza. Get a hand-tossed or a thin-crust large 2-topping pizza for only $6.99 the first Tuesday of every month. Use promo code CAD2022 when ordering online at papajohns.com. Or order 2 and get it delivered. Call 812-883-3369 or stop by the corner of Main and Hackleberry Streets for your hot, fresh pizza today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Give Du Bois County Tire a call. Big or small, they service all. They have the name brand tires, you know, to keep you cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving mean. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Now through September 2nd, buy 4 eligible Bridgestone tires and get $70 back by mail on a Bridgestone Visa prepaid card. Get up to $140 when you use your CFNA credit card. Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem. Subject to credit approval, restrictions apply. See BridgestoneRewards.com for details.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Just in time for summer, the return of the Cheesy Burger Pizza from Papa John's. Papa John's and Reese are diving into summer at the Salem store with sizzling beef, dill pickles, cheese, and burger sauce on a large pizza with the return of the Cheesy Burger Pizza for only $9.99. Call Reese at the Salem Papa John's at 812-883-3369 or order online and try these new creations today. And for something a little different, try the Bacon Cheesy Burger Bites for only $4.99. Or try the Cheesy Burger Papadilla for just $6.99. Call today, 812-883-3369 for your Salem Papa John's, or order online and use the app from the Papa Rewards. Remember, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. McDonald's is helping you love summer with the $5 meal deal. Starting June the 25th for a limited time, you'll be loving your choice of a McDouble or McChicken sandwich, small fries, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, and a small drink, all for just $5. Bring your favorite snack on all of your summer adventures with free Fry Fridays every Friday nationwide, exclusively in the McDonald's app. Customers can snag a free medium fry with any $1 minimum purchase through the end of 2024. And in honor of National French Fry Day next month, month, you can get a bonus in store for McDonald's app users. On Saturday, July the 13th, fans can get free fries of any size in the app, no purchase necessary. And for McDonald's lovers in the Louisville area, they're giving you great buy one get one free deals, including buy one get one free for $1 McDouble, McChicken, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, a small fry, or buy one get one free $1 breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or hash brown. $1.39 any size soft drink or unsweet or sweet tea. $1.69 any size frozen carbonated beverage. $1.99 any size iced coffee. Stop by McDonald's in Salem, Mitchell, or French Lick to get some of the best deals around. And don't forget to call the stores to schedule your exclusive and hosted birthday parties in their locations. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is Melissa Jeremiah with Hoosier Uplands Home Health.
It's the final countdown. But find the best moments in Rick and Bubba history on streaming services everywhere by searching The Rick and Bubba Show.
Here we go from the Big Boy Studio out here on the bleeding edge of technology from Sweet Home, Alabama to the world. We thank you for being with us today. Speedy on vacation, but the real Greg Burgess, Helmsy, and Adler all here today as we move forward. Welcome back. Bill Bubba.
Rick, glad to be here. Thank all of you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you all for being here all across the nation. And of course, those of you that are wandering around the lobby here,